Yo, 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 what's good, YouTube? You already know, man, it's your boy LaRon, Female Rap Elite, and I'm back with another video. So, you already know the drill. If you're new to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Also, please make sure that you like the video. Please make sure that you hit the notification bells and put all notifications so you know each and every time that I go live and that I upload a video. So, today we're gonna chat about Azealia Banks. She was talking about Nicki Minaj and hip hop men, and it's so funny about the guys that she's talking about that's not even black, who have so much of a say so over the music and everything, right? So we're gonna talk about that. Also, last night I ended up watching some of the older episodes of Black Mirror, and like, if I tell you one thing, I love Black Mirror because it's almost like a surreal type of show. And typically, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I do not follow episodes of shows and shit. I don't, when like everybody's talking about, like, you know, when everybody was on like the whole Empire and all that shit, I don't watch none of that shit. I'm telling you, I watched Empire with one of my friends up to like episode 9 and I stopped after it. It's just my personality, you know what I'm saying? I don't follow shows. I don't do that shit. I don't like to be like, I don't know. I never like to like do what everybody else is doing. And like, even when like certain songs would come out, like back in the day, everybody would be on it, I would fall into it like weeks or months later and just be like, oh, I do like that song. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing with me. But when I tell you Black Mirror, White Bear, that is my favorite episode. And I felt like, and you know what's so crazy? I hadn't seen the episode in probably over a year plus, right? But it was something that I knew I loved about it, and I didn't remember all the details, but I understood why everything happened in the episode. So yeah, that's my favorite episode, and I think that shit needs to happen more and more, and not just the people who you know, off children, or like, you know, shit like that. It should happen to people who abuse children. Like, I really love that episode. I don't know if y'all did or not, if you ever seen Black Mirror, but yeah, that was my shit. So listen, which one do I want to leave with first? What's up, Sean? What's up, Devontae? I love Black Mirror. What's your favorite episode? Bobby Ruffin. Yo, you want to know another one of my favorite episodes? It was kind of simple, but it was one of my favorites. Was it Nosedive? The one where everything was based on social media likes, and the likes like equated to like credit and shit like that. That shit was so real. I could feel that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Could you imagine if life was like that? Remember she was going to her damn friend's wedding, and her friend seen that her stats dropped so low that she was like, don't come. That shit was crazy. That shit was so crazy. Like, yeah. Let's see. What's up, Vicky? I'm the same exact way. The only shows I follow are anime, and that's only because I could go back and forth and read the mangas. Yeah, I've never really got into anime. Let's see. What's up, Brashanti? What's up, Bobby? What's up, Dior? What's up, Cash? What's up, Oya? What's up, Nisha? And what's up, Jazz? So listen, I just wanted to come real quick because honestly, I really did this because, like, at first I wanted to get this out, but then also, shit, I got a few more moments until my fasting window opens up. So like my fasting window is literally open right now, but last night I didn't, like, normally I stop eating at 10, but then last night I finished eating at around 10:30. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna push 2:30 to like 3:30 or 3:15, whatever, right? So what did I want to say? Hold on a second. This shit is crazy. Hold on, give me one moment. Give me a second. Let's see. So listen, Azealia Banks was just talking about like Nicki Minaj. You know how she has like, I don't think Azealia Banks hates Nicki Minaj per se or anything like that. What I do think is that, listen, and pay attention to this closely, like, it's a lot of fraud shit going on. And if personally, this is how I could honestly tell, this might sound like a lot of things at a lot of different times, but this is how I could tell that Remy Ma has grown in a lot of different ways, because I noticed something on Instagram. First and foremost, she reposted, when 2 Chainz posted that picture with her and Asian Doll, Remy reposted it, but Asian Doll never reposted it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Either you fuck with a person or you not. Like, to me, it's not pussy, but it's funny style. But you gotta watch people closely, right? So I noticed that Remy Ma now follows Asian Doll, but she don't follow Remy back. So it's like, to me, that's funny energy. And the old Remy who I'm used to growing up with, she wouldn't be following her right now. And I just feel like for whatever reason that Asian doll is not following her back. I mean, everybody already knows, like, you know, what she did in the beginning times when that whole Sheether shit came out. I don't know. I just look at a lot of shit like it's fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is fake. Like, I would never be following a person if they didn't. On some shit like that, like, unless you a family member or somebody who I look up to, like, you know, like a Nicki or a Foxy or, you know, maybe like something that you following. But there's no way I'm following a pair and you not following me back. And no, nah. I just think maybe Remy doesn't realize it, or maybe she's not looking at it from this angle, but that's definitely weird energy to me. I don't know. Y'all might look at it differently, but nah. So with Azealia Banks, I think her issue is that, like, with her being like immensely talented and seeing Nicki work with all of these different female rappers, it's like, damn, where is my look? It's like, you know, I think maybe sometimes she might overlook like all of the spastic moments. Like, she done took that shit to like a different level, like dragging Nicki, saying all this shit, right? And Nicki still like told her that you're talented and this and that or whatever, right? But at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say, right? I'm not being funny or nothing like that. When I look at a Bia or I look at Megan Thee Stallion, and I even look like Cardi, who got the motorsport verse, who else Nicki has collaborated with? None of them are as talented as Azealia Banks. None of them are. And I think that kind of fucks with her to the point where she just like, fuck it. I'm about to just go in on this bitch. Like, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that her going to the same school as Nicki, growing up and shit like that, I think it kind of made her feel like, you know, oh, we're like connected or we're together. And then when, you know, this shit didn't happen, based on a lot of her own reasons though too, I think it kind of just pushed her to a point where it's just like, fuck it, like, I don't give a fuck or whatever, right? So hold on a second, let me bring this up because I wanted to bring up this the thing because I seen it on her page. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, all right. Oh, so she gonna have a performance with, oh, she's coming to Texas. I wonder what part of Texas she coming to. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's see. Also, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you like the video. Also, please make sure, I didn't even put that shit in the thing, but I'll put it in there anyway. Make sure that you check out my EP, Album Leaks Volume 1. My single, Here We Go, is out right now. Just crossed like 4,000 streams on Spotify. So please stream that shit, add it to your playlist, all of that. Yeah. So let me just see. Let me read some of the comments before I go on. Remy is way bigger than Asian Doll. Just odd to me. It's not loyalty. It's not loyalty to Nicki because she was friends with Meg. Exactly. Let's see. Azealia thought that she had a LaGuardia connect. Right. But can you blame her for the level of the talent that she has? Like, when we really look at it in Azealia, first, let me just say this. First and foremost, Nicki Minaj first, Azealia Banks second. That is the reason why I was even felt comfortable enough to even do a pop record. Like, be clear. Be fucking clear. That is the only reason. And I just feel like her commentary was just so important in regards to this. So let me just bring this up real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Is this on? I think it is on. Okay. Let's see.
Today, now that we are addressing the toxicity of male pundits in hip-hop culture and how a lot of the toxic shit they say about women and getting in women's business really does reverberate throughout Black culture and Black audiences, and really does like affect the trajectory of artists' career and just, you know, how seriously people take artists and all type of shit like that. I'm sitting here, I'm watching this clip, you know, like, yeah, we already know Ebro was a fucking yellow cornbread, jiffy box head ass, fucking dry beard cornball. We already knew that, you know what I'm saying? But, Peter Rosenberg, you not off the hook either.
Peter Rosenberg, you know one of the reasons why, listen, and you can call it just what it is, like I'm not racist or anything, but it was even when, listen, let's even take this shit back further. When Charlamagne came to the Breakfast Club, I'm sorry, I'm so New York. I didn't understand why he was there. First and foremost, you from the South and you in the North. And you know what? Charlamagne is a lot of the reason why Cardi got a lot of the clout that she needed, because people, I'm sorry, when you, depending on where you're from geographically, hip hop is real in New York. And when he came up there, hold on. When he came up there and he was co-signing all of this dumb shit, I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like, before then, I was just like, why is he on the radio? Like, me personally, I think Nori from Drink Champs needs to be on New York radio, because to me, it's very important that the voices that are coming out of the city are those who are, you know, experienced, tenured New York residents. Like, how are you coming from North Carolina and you on Power 105 spewing bullshit? Like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy.
And again, and of course, the bar.
Oh, wait. And then Peter Rosenberg also, right? Let me just tell you this. When you got that black sauce and you got that black magic, you don't have to fill up your album with D Block, Styles P, and all of them just to get people to listen to your music. I don't got to do that. It's something about it. And even let's take this shit further to Eminem, right? If you notice, right? Let me just say this to you in the best way possible for you to understand. With being black, yes, you're going to be lyrical. Yes, you're going to make amazing music, but there's a swagger and it's a feeling that only black people can generate, right? Eminem is dope and as lyrical that he is. He always has to do abracadabra, lyrical. He has to do that. He has to outperform because he don't got that natural swag. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. He has to overperform all the time. He has to lyrically. He has to do even that track that he did with Nas on the EPMD2 or whatever the case may be. He had of course, Jay's a gays, a D's, a that's it. He has to do that. You don't got to just the swagger like you don't have that like that just comedy, like you just don't have it. You know what I'm saying? So Peter Rosenberg, for him to sit up and critique Nicki Minaj starships and all of this, first and foremost, you're not black. I don't give a fuck if you grew up in New York City and none of that shit. You're not black. And I just get annoyed by it sometimes by some of the opinions by people. Like if you ever notice with Nicki Minaj, anytime that she went to perform in certain venues, she has a set list that's appropriate for that, for whatever medium that she's performing in. She's not bringing starships to motherfucking Summer Jam. You didn't even have to tell her that, but you wanted to embarrass her so bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. Let's go.
Like, Azealia's always flip-flopping, da-da-da-da-da. But this, Peter Rosenberg, because I will say this time and time again, and of course, the barbs, they're going to be like, Azealia's always flip-flopping, da-da-da-da-da. But this is me speaking objectively, right? So these men in hip-hop do all kind of sellout shit all the fucking time. You know what I mean? No male in hip-hop jumped up to be like, Snoop Dogg, what the fuck are you doing on TV making sugar cookies with Martha Stewart? This ain't real rap. This ain't hip-hop. But here is this black woman, Nicki Minaj, like really like fucking these white bitches up, like fucking the pop sector up. When Starships went #2, like the white girls were really fucking shook. Bitches were shook.
Facts.
Gaga was shook.
Let me tell you this, right? I'm not being offensive or anything. And you guys know on this channel, I like Gaga's music. But let me tell you something. I didn't like the way that because let me tell you one thing I love about Nicki and also Azealia. Like, Azealia might be a little spastic, but Nicki, when she was dominating back then, and even before Starships with fucking, Super Bass, right? Them white bitches had an issue. And let me tell you something about Lady Gaga that I don't like, right? Because I can just read through her and tell. She's that Lower East Side or wherever she's from in Italian New York City. She thinks she better than. And listen, a lot of y'all might forget this shit or you might have not been paying attention, but I used to read between the lines. Lady Gaga was very jealous of the pop music that Rihanna did. She was very fucking jealous because she didn't think that the black girls deserved to be in that space. And that's why I love when Nicki was on Wendy Williams and she corrected that shit. She was like, no, they're not monsters. Like, you know what I'm saying? She had to do that shit. Like, these white women hate, outside of Katy Perry and a few other ones, they hate to share the space with the black women. So listen, Lady Gaga was to a point before when I remember she said, oh, Azealia, you know, she's just bad this, she's bad. And listen, they do that to make people not fuck with you. She couldn't fuck with Nicki because Nicki was too up. She was too up. And then you notice how Gaga co-signed Cardi B, and she's not even talented. So Gaga, if you really play instruments and do all of this shit, how you co-signing that? Because she's racially ambiguous and she looks closer to you. So that's why. Gaga, if you notice, there's never really a moment with Gaga and Nicki because Nicki ain't that black bitch that's bowing down. She is pop. She is hip hop. She is rap. You feel me? Like, fuck out of here.
Katy Perry was shook. Bitches were shook. And then, like, y'all really just put this narrative out about how she's not keeping it real and, like, really kind of, like, chastised her into minimizing herself into this. Yeah, y'all really made her minimize herself into this little kinds of, like, round the way, ghetto, streets. Like, yeah.
Also, what's crazy is that Nicki did say that after, but I felt like the industry kind of did that to her. She was just like, you know, after album, was it the Pink Print? She was like, after album 4 or whatever, she said she was going to go into a different direction. But I do agree with her. I don't feel like Nicki should get away from doing her pop music and shit like that. Because I'm telling you, even though Doja eats it on a certain level, it's something just not fulfilling to me. It's almost like, I feel like it's a joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't fulfill me fully at all. I don't even think that it'll be years later and I would just find myself getting you, like, you know how certain people you grow into like years later and you'd be like, oh, I do like this. I haven't really heard anything luring, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even I gave Doja Cat's Planet Her album a full listen, and even the songs like, even like Get Into It, yeah, I think the only reason why that might be in my head more is because they have an endorsement or something going on TV right now. So Doja Cat is not somebody that I seek out. You know what I'm saying? So let's go.
Tried to make her prove her streetness. Like, no, the point of fucking making music and doing all this shit so you can get out of the hood.
Facts.
You know? And then on top of that, she's a theater school kid.
And that's so true. And Nicki got all of these girls wanting to fit into that. And honestly, seeing Nicki Minaj kill that, that's why I think, listen, you got to listen, I don't give a fuck how many views or plays Azealia Banks don't get. She rocks that pop lane just as hard as Nicki, to be honest, like effortlessly with the beats, with the lyrics, I don't give a fuck what none of you say. Lyrically, of course, I believe that Nicki is superior amongst most female rappers. But when I tell you, I think the reason why I took a liking to Azealia was just how she meshed that pop shit and did it as a black girl and was killing that shit. Like, you have to admit it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've never heard a pop song, even with Cardi collaborating with Maroon 5, Megan doing BTS, the flows just don't match. It's not good. It just sounds forced. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Those eras, those early Nicki Minaj eras were some of the most fucking eras in music, like from the marketing to the song choices to the everything. And now y'all really got her like trying to prove, I don't know, it goes back to all those unwritten rules of blackness that change every fucking day. Although I will always think that Lil' Kim is the matriarch of it all, and she does not get enough respect for her contributions to American women's culture in general.
Kim gets enough of respect, Azealia. What I didn't like is when you performed in New York and you had that whole jean get up on. That was a Foxy Brown thing. And see, many people overlook Lil' Kim. Listen, I'm tired of this whole Lil' Kim don't get her flowers. She gets everything. What happened when Missy Elliott organized that whole 90s thing on VH1 and they did not involve Foxy Brown? Missy Elliott has a lot of nepotism with her too. And listen, this is where people, like, I'm always looking, right? I don't give a fuck if you got $500 million. You still display bouts of jealousy. I don't give a fuck. I've been discussed. That's, you know what? Missy Elliott was the one who kind of like turned me on to that. Like, it made me start looking at different family members who apparently has money or this and that, but they low key fucking jealous. I have never been jealous of a person ever. Promise you, there's never been a person walking this land to be like, oh, I need to have this. I don't know about some of y'all, but I be hearing stories about people seeing people take vacations and do certain shit on social media, and they get mad and they be like, oh, I have to do a social media flush. That's never been me. I've never been insufficient. And that's why I could tell why certain people treat me that way, because they're insufficient. No matter what you got. It's an insufficiency. Trust me. It's something that you don't even got to speak on. It's just understood. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never just hate on a person because they're doing better or they got something or they going on a vacation or they eating out somewhere or they know, because I could do all of those things. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
I was doing with all of that pop music and stuff.
Yeah, but Gaga never said nothing to Nicki, but it was because Nicki was so big and dominating in that white girl world. Trust me, there was some energy from Gaga to Nicki. Trust me. Trust me. Britney but you know what's so crazy? Britney co-signed Nicki, but then Nicki, Little Kim had a story where Britney wasn't really, she ain't really want to fuck with her like that. So I think everybody just has different approaches. Notice how Gaga was jumping on the dick of R. Kelly, T.I., and all them other niggas for her fucking album, but she ain't have no black female rappers on it. She's supposed to do a song with Azealia Banks, but then when shit didn't go her way, she tried to make her look bad publicly.
Showing little black girls, hey, you don't have to just, you know, be in the hood with a bunch of fucking niggas and like feed a whole bunch of fucking niggas, and then when you go to jail they turn their back on you. Like, no, you can actually like be out here and have your own shit and really run your own fucking shit and really be the queen of your own shit. And you could be goofy and you could be silly and you can be whoever you want. You don't have to just be like, you know, a ghetto caricature.
Facts. And Nicki showed these chicks how to do it. Nicki showed them how to do it. And listen, outside of Doja Cat, outside of her, who is really like, and I can't even say Doja that ran it on some hip hop rap type shit. Like, to me, she didn't run pop. She didn't do that rap pop shit. You know what I'm saying? Nicki, like, and Azealia Banks have been the only one successfully that I feel like has done that shit. Doja sings a lot and she does a little quirky shit. But I feel like look how Cardi came and like, you know, how she had the writing on the walls with the people, and then she just doing different features. I think that what it is that these algorithms got these girls boosted up and they think like, oh, if Nicki did it, I can do it too. If she did it, I can do it too. And we constantly see over and over the record sales of projects associated with individuals when they're not released through the algorithm, released through the labels. And this is how you end up ruining business deals because there's nobody really there. There's nobody really there. You know what I'm saying? Look at this shit across the board, and I just want to open your mind. If you have millions of followers on Instagram and millions of followers on Twitter, your engagement should look kind of identical. When Nicki posts a picture on Twitter, I mean, outside of the time where they was like shadow banning her shit eats. It eats immediately. 100,000 likes or whatever. I ain't saying that I see the rest for other people. They be trying to say shit and trying to trend shit that typically celebrities would post and it would go up, and it don't be going up because that's a true impact of what people are really interested in. Telling you, there's no way you get millions of likes on Instagram and you can't get something for a few words on Twitter. Use your mind and open it up. These celebrities is boosted up. They boosted up. Hold on a second.
Fucking, and you can be whoever you want. You don't have to just be like, you know, a ghetto caricature. Yes, I did have an edible. I had an edible gummy bear, and this probably is totally just some pothead speaking, but I really do think that Starships was a pivotal moment, especially when you talk about the intersection of social media, technology, DSPs, just the internet age. When you talk about like the intersection of all of that with Black women's culture and music and hip hop, that was a very fucking pivotal moment, and a lot of you dusty niggas really squandered it. Like, you guys really fucking squandered it. I don't know. I'm trying to make this point without insulting anyone or... See, look, growth. Azalea's growing. She's growing. I'm trying to make my point without insulting anyone or putting anyone down or saying that anyone's contributions, any female's contributions to hip-hop are, you know, less or more important than the other. But I really do feel like that was a pivotal...
Listen. Contributions are not the same. I'm sorry. I just opened up. I had some peanuts. I had to like, yo, I'm hungry as hell. It's past 16 hours, so fuck it. So listen, let's keep it real. And this is where we go online to people. Everybody's listen. I don't give a fuck if Cardi B sold more records than Azealia Banks. Her contribution is not more impactful to me. I'm sorry. It's not. Listen, and I want you to, anybody in the chat that loves Cardi, tell me a rhyme from her that you feel like that can compete against the average female rapper. You could, listen, I would almost feel like a person is brain dead. If you really gonna come up to me and spit some shit from her to think that it's gonna stand, listen, it's not going to do it. It's not. And that leads me into, why are you here? You just here to fill a space, to aggravate the Black girls, to make it seem like you're getting something that you really just not. You not.
In hip hop, especially during the fact that Young Money was really a black enterprise. And they had an artist that they were moving into spaces where, you know, she's doing songs with Britney Spears and she's in pop categories and all type of shit like that. Like, shit that our beloved Beyonce, like, be fighting for. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like they...
Yep, and notice how Beyonce saved the day for Megan and gave her that feature, which gave her a Grammy, because Megan wasn't really... should I do that? I'm going to do that later today.
Don't even put Beyonce in the fucking pop category. It's always like urban, R&B, soul, whatever. Be honest, all of that quote-unquote non-keeping it real pop music that you guys chastise Nicki Minaj into a corner for making, you guys are celebrating
Flo Rida. Also, I had to cut that because I seen how he did the pop lane. You notice nobody ever called him out for that. And you know what's so fucked up? I say this again. Let me say this again. For all of the people who love hip hop, Nicki has mad hip hop songs. When she had Starships out, at the same time she had a dual single out, Bees in the Trap. She always kept the urban fed. But you know what's so crazy? Starships will go up and do 3 to 5 million, and then Bees in the Trap will go fucking gold or platinum because motherfuckers ain't opening up their wallets. So Nicki was a smart one when she said, I do pop records because they reach wider for me. They reach more people. They get me into different doors. Nicki has always been very upfront about that shit. My pop records get me into different doors. Her endorsements, everything, and made her. But you know what? She just didn't just do it like a Megan or a Cardi just to do it, just to like have that type of reach. She did it successfully. She did it.
Cat's less clever version.
Wait, hold on.
Be honest, all of that quote-unquote non-keeping it real pop music that you guys chastise Nicki Minaj into a corner for making, you guys are celebrating Doja Cat's less clever version made by white guys.
Yes. And that's why I don't feel bad for Doja Cat. Let me tell you something. You know who I respect? And that's why I had to go on when I did that commentary on Azealia Banks. I said, this is somebody who I've been to her shows and shit. Like, no, I'm not here to save anybody. What I am here to do is to talk about this shit and to debate it. It doesn't matter her feelings about Nicki. I don't have a place to drag her down because of that. If that's your style and you want to do that, that's on you. I don't have nothing to do with that. But what I'm trying to say is just like, yo, I don't feel bad for Doja Cat, right? Look at Azealia Banks. Look how she got to grind it out and do her shows and do all of this shit, right? Doja Cat, all of these people in positions, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B that complained about contracts. Why ain't Nicki never complained about no contract? Because she made the right move. She did the right thing. And I'm going to talk about that later, exactly what those girls was missing, because they ain't real stars and they was just pushed into the forefront. So you want us to feel bad about some contract that you signed and, oh, I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. You fucking lazy. You know how many people who would love to be in your position and do this and do that, but the thing is, you got them stipulations because you were so thirsty to get to that point of success and you ain't want to grind it out. You ain't want to be that boss bitch that just did little shows and stacked your fan base up and stacked the money up and had a real fucking, like, had real buzz behind you. And that's what Nicki said earlier in the day. She said, besides like a buzz or anything, it's like, what do these girls really do different than me? Like, besides like that, Nicki has always been confident, and I'm glad that she's not going to stop talking shit. I hope, honestly, that she come for blood on this new album. I really hope she do. I would really love if Nicki did a full pop album and a full hip hop album. Not maybe a lot of tracks like 18, 19. What if she did like maybe 7 tracks, maybe like 7 to 9 tracks pop, 7 to 9 tracks just straight hip hop? I would love that shit.
Made by fucking Dr. Luke and whatever, like, team of, like, white people out there. Okay. Y'all are, like, celebrating that as rap. I mean, like, come on, if you guys are...
And mentioned Doja Cat's people was in an interview talking about Doja doesn't do punches after every fucking bar. She can't do it because she's not that talented. Like Azealia said, she's not clever. Let's repeat that again.
Version... Be honest, all of that quote-unquote non-keeping it real pop music that you guys chastise Nicki Minaj into a corner for making, you guys are celebrating Doja Cat's less clever version made by white guys.
Yes.
You know, made by fucking Dr. Luke and whatever, like, team of, like, white people out there. Y'all are, like, celebrating that as rap. I mean, like, come on, if you guys are really such hip-hop purists, like, can we please be real? Like, let's just get real. Again, this is not a slight at Doja Cat or anything, but I'm
It's
just
the truth.
saying,
It's the truth.
hip hop niggas, you little hip hop pundits, can you please shut the fuck up? Cause I've been in this shit for 10 years and I've watched you guys just fucking run your fucking mouths. Like, run your fucking mouths. I don't know if it's corporate interest that got y'all niggas talking. I don't know if it's sexual frustration or straight up pure jealousy, but yeah, no, it's like, nah. Y'all can't keep doing this. I've been in this shit for 10 years and I've watched you guys just really just fucking like play with bitches and play on bitches' times. And maybe there are some girls that are like, you know, maybe it really doesn't bother some women, you know, but that's not, it's that doesn't give you a right to do it and like try to test women's gangsta or whatever the fuck. Like, no, like, women register, like, psychologically, we register a male threat as a male threat. And it's not fun.
And there's one thing that I can't sit with Doja Cat. I'm sorry. I'm from upstate New York. I've been around a lot of mulatto people, mixed people and stuff like that. And I'm sorry. I do believe that she does feel. And listen, I have a friend right now. You want me to tell you the profile of it? I have a friend who has a mixed daughter. Her daughter's father is black, but she's raised around all white people. So could you imagine the things that are seeping through her psyche and just seeing certain things? Like, listen. That shit is real. And I've been around a lot of Hispanic people who make comments about black women, about their hair and shit like that. Like, oh, them black bitches do that. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was younger, and of course, I didn't check them for saying that, but I had a couple of friends who used to just make comments like that. I'm like, what do you mean by that? So listen, a lot of people overlook the racism that even comes from the Hispanic community because y'all feel like we all in the hood, and it's just like we all the same, we all in the struggle. But listen, if worse come to worse, they're going to choose them over you. They're going to.
It doesn't feel good. It doesn't make you feel safe. It doesn't make you necessarily enthusiastic. Just please kindly realize this is not the barbershop. And that shit is really fucking stressful. Like, it's very stressful. Very, 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 very fucking stressful. Very, very stressful. And stress takes a big toll on the body. So just please, niggas, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Y'all have, like, I've been sitting here for the last 10 years, like, watching y'all egg on fights between, like, female rappers and all type of shit like that. Like, it's just, like, and egg on fights between male rappers and shit. And look at the rate at which, like, male rappers are dying and getting murdered. Like, wow, this shit's happening, like, way too closely together. I've never witnessed no shit like this in my life, and this shit is really all getting real fucking ghetto. And a lot of this shit be getting egged on by y'all little hip hop pundit niggas. Like, I don't know, like, oh, like, who sent y'all? Are y'all like the hip hop police or some shit? Are y'all niggas work for the fucking CIA or some shit like that? Like, what are y'all in here to do? Other than, like, stress bitches out and, like, rile shit up and just, yeah. Set the stage for niggas to get killed because niggas are, like, reading shit on the internet. Like, the shit is real fucking sinister and real fucking weird. And y'all are, like, fucking...
I think that is so true because even when you go through different YouTube channels, you could literally see people mental illness spilling out. That's why, like, I'm very careful with who I indulge in and shit like that. Tell me if I'm wrong, if you don't understand what I'm saying. Like, there's a few channels, especially with this whole Young Dolph shit going on. There be channels I click on, I hear the conversation. I'm like... are these motherfuckers stupid? Like, some of the people, it'd be a lot of good conversation on YouTube, but you got to be careful with it, with what you digest and what you allow into your system. I even could tell now that nowadays with the rappers, it's scary. Like, that shit is scary with the way that so many people just don't even value life, and they just like, oh, like, the biggest shit now is like, oh, how many bodies you got? On some shit like that. It's like, damn, not how lyrical you are on some shit like that. That's why low key when a lot of shit be happening to certain people, I don't be feeling like, I have of course feelings for them, like, damn, that's fucked up. But you live by that, that shit is gonna go down. Like, it's gonna go down. And that was one of the main reasons in the beginning why I switched the direction of my lyricism. I was just like, nah, yeah, you from the hood, but what are you talking about? Like, you don't have to rap about guns all the time and shit like that. You don't have to rap about the shit that's around you. Like, no, try to switch that shit up and be different. I'm in a group with 4 to 5 other people. Everybody has to have a different style. We all can't deliver the same. And I caught on earlier, and this is how I could tell that Nicki is really smart too. There's a difference from doing a mixtape. There's a difference from doing a verse to a soundtrack to an album. There's a different sound, and it's something that can't really be explained. It can't be explained. It can't be.
Culture. And none of y'all niggas could rap anyway. None of y'all niggas could rap, and none of y'all niggas could make no fucking music. Y'all niggas could not make a fucking Starships. You niggas could not 212. You niggas could not do any of this shit. I want all y'all to shut up. Like, just be Carson Daly and do the countdown. Do the countdown and get out of here.
All right, that's it. Wait, did she say anything else after that? Nope, she is promoting the show she got with Erykah Badu. So listen, I definitely agree. And I don't like it because, listen, like, a lot of black people and a lot of people in general who are not pop music fans, you know what it is? Nicki has so much of organic reach online on Instagram and shit. When she's releasing singles and shit with different genres, the black people flock to her shit. Or whoever don't like pop music, they flock to her shit. And they be like, oh, this is whack. Nicki's whack. No, she's working her fucking corners. She's working her corners, nigga. This ain't no hip hop release. But you so desperate because these other chicks ain't fulfilling you that you willing to go over and listen to her music because the other chicks ain't fulfilling you. So you looking to see what she doing. So you looking at the Swalla, even though Swalla is like, it'll be a person be like, oh, Nicki fell off because of Swalla, or those records was good to me. Goodbye. A lot of those records is good to me. It's just that the hip hop heads, and it's so funny that these same white people, the white ones, like, was it Peter Rosenberg who talked about Doja Cat saying like, oh, Doja doesn't get enough credit for the bars. She don't because she's not good like that. Should just be sounding good. Damn, Papa, you are worrying, no comparing. Like, she ain't really saying nothing. You know that, like, and I like that song, but she's not saying nothing. I ain't hear no rhyme from Doja Cat yet that made me feel like it was even competitive with a Nicki, with a Foxy, with a Remy, even with a Kim. I ain't hear nothing from her like that. What's up, AW? I hate her. Damn. Let's see. They so stupid when Nicki is not as lyrical. They swear she fell off. Let's see, Doja Cat was on multiple racist chats saying the N-word and racist code words, and that's why I be loving where the black women on YouTube be tearing her ass up. Listen, I kind of love like the little sector that I've found with the Cynthia G's and people like that. They don't be having no sympathy for the Danny Lees and all of them. Like, no. I love that content, honestly, because it teaches you how to compartmentalize your fight. Let them people figure it out themselves. Let them figure it out. Let them figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for like a lot of shit that happened. Like even that shit with that lady who went through that shit with, what was that guy named Zach? Who was slamming her around all and shit like that. That was fucked up. Right? But I think about how so many black women who go through domestic violence issues and they shit get swept under the rug and her shit get, it rises to the top because of who she is. I don't even like Megan, but Doja is definitely not better than her. The only problem is that Megan is not versatile. Maybe she's working on that now, being that she's so quiet. I think they all gonna figure out. See, what's crazy is that Megan got into that meal deal relationship with Partisan Fontaine, figuring that he's gonna help her musically because he gave Cardi the hits. Trust me, if you think that that's not going on in the background, I wouldn't even be surprised if they're not even really together. Real talk. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if they was really not together. Rock rap is an East Coast thing. You seen how Jay-Z flourished with that too. Let's see. Thank you, Pleasure. I appreciate that $2.99 sticker. Nicki never gave us a rock album. Just thought about that. I wonder if she do that on one day. Remember she gave us that song, Blow Your Mind? Hold on, let me pull that up. No, because it's gonna demonetize my shit. I'll come back later and do that. Let's see. Yeah, it's a lot of mental illness here. It's like more and more nowadays. Yep. That's why you can't feed into that shit. Typically I'll go to a channel, see what they talking about, seeing what the logic is, and if the points connect. If not, I get the fuck up out of there. Like I was on a channel today, they was talking about something, and they was talking about suicide, right? Now a lot of people, you may let people dump their emotions on you and shit like that. If a person tells you that if you leave them that they gonna kill themselves and you stay, that's control. Listen, if I'm leaving because you're gonna do that shit whether you're gonna do it or not. Call the suicide prevention line, and they're gonna tell you. Even the people who give advice to people calling in for suicide, if they tell you that if a person is threatening to kill himself, they're gonna do it anyway. They're gonna do it. And I know you might think that sounds cold. I'm not staying in no damn relationship or somewhere because somebody said they're gonna kill themselves. No. You gonna do it, you gonna do it. So listen, y'all. Hold on a second. Hold on, because I didn't even go into my commentary about the whole White Bear situation with Black Mirror. That was my favorite episode. I'm gonna tell you why, but listen, I'm about to play my new song. Here we go. It's available on my EP, Album Leaks Volume 1. It's available right now on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. So please check that out. Add me to your playlist. Follow me on Spotify as well. If you even go to my page, it's a link directly to my Spotify right there.
Here we go, I'm glad I'm doing it all. I'm glad I'm putting it down. I got this thing off the ground. It wasn't easy, yo, when they expect you to lose. And it's your choice if you choose. Keep my movement on the move. Let's go, here we go. I take the good with the bad. I swear there's no looking back. Just focus on where I'm at. They tried to count me out. Only God knows when I'm done. I'm shining just like the sun. Until then I'm having fun. You feel me? This one goes out to those feeling hopeless. It's a struggle, that's the reason why I wrote this. But take your iPhone out and note this. And type out, turn pain into focus. And keep it moving, stay focused on your routine. Your past failed, let's get you on the new things. That past stuff don't define you. I had to drop this track to remind you. Yo, I did my best after dealing with stress. Keep fighting under pressure, it's all the test. They thought that I was done, yeah, I hear they upset. Assumed that I was finished and they probably had bets. But I just kept on working on my bars, yo. I went from mixtape straight into song mode. Now my CD's got a barcode. All my tracks on iTunes you can download. But yo, this for y'all who persevered, who did it all alone with no person there. Don't even be mad, don't curse or swear, cause the good thing about it is you're prepared. I learned a lesson through the depression. I had to cross people out, yeah, I made corrections. Y'all could count me out, cause I count on me. I'm in a brand new place where I'm proud to be. Let's go. Here we go, I'm glad I'm doing it all. I'm glad I'm putting it down. I got this thing off the ground. It wasn't easy, yo, when they expect you to lose. And it's your choice if you choose. Keep my movement on the move. Let's go, here we go. I take the good with the bad. I swear there's no looking back. Just focus on where I'm at. They tried to count me out. Only God knows when I'm done. I'm shining just like the sun. Until then I'm having fun. You feel me? It's a real cold world that we living in. But stay strong, don't let them see you giving in. Cause people laugh at the hell that you living in. And make jokes when your options is limited. It be the ones telling you what's up. Only come around when they use you up. And that's the reason you ain't really got nothing. That's not your real friends and I'm not fronting. The difference between me and the competition, they rely on crews and I'm self-sufficient. Yeah, I cut people off when I had suspicion. I just felt bad vibes in my intuitions. But I'm up, I don't care if you down. I swam through deep water when you prayed I drowned. Took flights out of town, never stayed around. And thank God when the plane lands safe on ground. But this for my people living with restrictions. Going hard trying to kick addictions. You could do it here, my conviction. This is true story, we don't deal with fiction. Let the song lift you up, take this as a keepsake. You deserve it all, don't deal with cheapskates. LeBron on the track, yo, it's more than just he say. My first week I need it like it's Jordan release date. Here we go, I'm glad I'm doing it all. I'm glad I'm putting it down. I got this thing off the ground. It wasn't easy, yo, when they expect you to lose. And it's your choice if you choose. Keep my movement on the move. Let's go, here we go. I take the good with the bad. I swear there's no looking back. Just focus on where I'm at. They tried to count me out. Only got.
It's so funny that you said that, Vontae. Thank you. I appreciate all the love for that track. So It's so funny that you say that is because I actually got something right now. And I just, you know, I got to read through the paperwork. Real talk, I had this shit like in my email because I submitted something to this woman who works with placements and shit like that, right? So she sent me back the paperwork for it. She was just like, oh man, like, I don't know. I guess I kind of got nervous and I didn't go through with it. But I'm going to look over that tomorrow. So thanks for reminding me of that, actually, because, you know, I already got some shit that's in the works for that. So, you know, I want all my money. I'm fucking these peanuts up. I'm about to get up off of here. I just wanted to do some commentary on... Hold on. Put this in that bag. Peanuts is like so good and it's like a healthy fat, so I get the unsalted ones. So I broke my fast with that today. Some peanut, you know them fucking shells be everywhere. You know, I used to love to go to Five Guys and get the peanuts from there, but now since COVID, hell no, I'm not eating no peanuts. You don't know who put their hands on it. And all that damn salt on it too. Nah, I don't want that. So I'm about to get off of this shit and make me a nice salad and eat the rest of my chicken I made last night with it. That shit is gonna be so good. But listen, so I don't know if any of y'all love Black Mirror like I do. Like I said, thank you, K Holiday. I appreciate you always showing up. I love that song, but they should have smoothed out your undercut of your notes. What you mean by that? Yo, you know what's pistachios? I like pistachios, but sometimes they give me a little blister on my tongue or something. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I think it's the salt that's on it. It'll give me like a blister on my tongue. All right, this is my last dose of peanuts before I have my real food. So listen, Black Mirror, one of my favorite episodes, yo, could you imagine? I don't even know if White Bear is definitely my favorite episode. And the reason why, and you know what's so crazy? After I watched that shit last night again, I had a fucking nightmare that somebody was trying to do the same shit to me and my brother and my fucking mother. Oh my God. You gotta be careful what you watch before you go to sleep. Because when I tell you, you ever have that scary ass dream that when you wake up, it take a second for you to realize like, oh shit, that was a dream. When I tell you, that shit fucked my mind up. It fucked my mind up. Black Mirror will fuck you mentally. Like, yo. So listen, I watched White Bear last night. And somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, right? Let's see. I was just thinking the chorus sounds like an intro to a sitcom. I definitely see it going commercial. Thank you. I'm working on it. Like I said, I'm going to keep y'all updated on that. Also, I'm working on trying to do some performances for 2022 also. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to work my shit, work my email and contact people, you know? You never know what's going to pop up. I definitely want to say this. Next year, I'm definitely, just because it's holiday time and shit like that, like right now, I do got a little spare time, but shit, I need to relax my mind and like recharge my batteries and shit. So I can't be on all the time. But I'm probably going to do like some in-studio type of video for that, like next year sometime. I'm probably not going to do like a whole, because what I want, if I did do a video for it, I would want it to be like some black house party type shit. Like a black house party. Like, you know how like a holiday, like, you know how imagine like Christmas or like Friendsgiving or some shit like that. And it's just mad people around. Just, I wanted like a black style house party. That's what I would want that video to be like. And then maybe some additional add-ons or something like that. So, what I wanted to say, let's see. Thank you. I appreciate that, Miss Flapjacks. I have to check that. Oh, I love cashews. That's the fucking creme de la creme of the motherfucking nut. Cashews is the best nut. They cost the most too. Cashews is like the Honeycrisp apples of the fucking nuts. Cashews is the best, my nigga. You ever had some cashews? I used to eat cashews so much my lips would burn because of that damn salt. Now I eat everything unsalted. You know what? I actually love the process of eating peanuts because it just looks like you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit. I really do. My father is from North Carolina. They used to put peanuts in their damn soda. I thought that shit was so weird. My dad used to try to get us to put salt on the watermelon when we was little kids, and I thought that shit was so weird. I think he actually made me not like watermelon when I was younger because, see, that's what people do when they try to force shit. My mother ain't never forced shit. Nigga, don't put no fucking salt on my damn watermelon because you like it like that. Don't do that. Liking your parts. I take the good with the bad. The notes you did, your emphasize kind of sounded more like, and I was like, nah, friend, we got to do it smoother. Okay, I hear what you're saying. Let's see. Pecans. Pecans is good too. I like pecans. So listen, let me get into the Black Mirror commentary because I want to get off here within an hour. So Black Mirror, White Bear. The episode, correct me if I'm wrong, but the episode is about a woman. The first time I watched it, but then my friend gave me a different perspective. The first time I watched it, I thought it was about a mother who allowed a husband to kill her child, and she just watched and recorded it, right? But as I looked at it closer, and my friend pointed out, Black Mirror, White Bear is about a woman who dated this guy. The guy abducted this child, this black little girl, black or mixed baby. I think she was a mixed baby. Abducted her. The husband beat the shit out of her or did whatever, like the boyfriend or whatever killed her while she had on the motherfucking camera phone just video recording all of it. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Dad a real one, countryman. But see, I'm not from the country. I'm a city slickster. You can't do that city shit. Listen, I'm big on respecting people where they come from and all that, but I'm a city slickster. I'm from a city. I ain't from the country. So listen. So in the Black Mirror episode, the woman watched her boyfriend kill this little girl. I thought it was her. Wait, was it? Somebody correct me, please. Was it her daughter or was it somebody that her boyfriend abducted? So anyway, the episode opens up with her being in this damn room in her house or some shit like that. And everybody pretty much wasn't speaking to her. And it was just like the whole town had turned on her. And it was like everybody was just around with these cell phones and just recording her and shit like that. And in the beginning of the episode, you didn't know why they was doing it. But as it played out, she kept having all these flashbacks of this little girl, and she had a picture of this little girl. You know what? I'm gonna watch that shit one more time again today, just to make sure that was it her daughter or was it somebody who they just abducted on the street? Because I seen a family that was crying there too. But all in all, what it was basically, it was a public humiliation to people who violate children, and what Black Mirror does, it's kind of surreal, but it almost makes you hope that the shit was true. Because anybody who abuses children, kills children, or does anything against them, I feel like they should get that same treatment. It's almost like, I wish that shit was real. I swear to God, I wish that shit was real. The way that this lady, she thought people was helping her. They was all in on the damn shit to bring her down. It was just like a public humiliation. They put her in this room at the end with just videos of the daughter, videos of the little girl that they had killed. They kept showing shit from her boyfriend. Then they put this thing on her head I think it was zapping her or some shit like that. But I enjoyed that shit because I just felt like, if this was a reality, so many people probably wouldn't do what they do, or I think that they would understand like the impacts of it. What was another one? My other favorite Black Mirror episode was Entire History. I don't know if any of y'all ever watched Entire History, but that shit was so crazy. Could you imagine your whole day-to-day being recorded by some sort of camera implanted inside of you, so you could rewind your day? You could look to see if people interactions was genuine with you or not. This nigga caught his wife cheating with some other nigga to the point where I think that the baby wasn't even his. They kind of left you with on a cliffhanger like that to wonder if the baby was even his. And the whole episode was just based about people in their recording history. So some nigga that the wife ended up fucking with, she had lied about it. And she fucked a nigga 18 months ago, and she tried to act like they only had a quick fling. But it was something about her husband that reminded me of myself. It was just he was just so inquisitive, and he paid attention. I watch their body language and all of that shit. You have to. Yeah, I was looking on Netflix last night. It looks like they stopped even creating episodes and shit. But you know what? It probably takes a minute for something good to be conjured up. I don't know if you remember the Black Mirror episode where I was telling my friend about this, and I can't remember the one. But could you imagine this shit actually happened? So They took people who worked in an office setting, right? So the people who worked in an office setting, imagine you just drinking your soda or drinking your water and just throwing it in the trash. It was people swabbing that shit for your DNA, and then you was zapped into this fucking crazy ass like Star Trek type of world where you couldn't get out of it, and the people didn't understand why the fuck they was there. I can't really go into detail on what the episode ended up being about because I think I changed it, but I just thought that shit was so crazy. Like, imagine drinking a soda or drinking some shit and you throw your shit away and thinking that's the end. No, somebody swabbed that shit for your DNA. The next thing you know, they had these people like on some Star Trek type, spaceship type shit. That shit was crazy. Hold on. Yeah, I'm definitely about to get off this bitch. So, Black Mirror, I love Black Mirror. I don't know if any of you guys have a favorite episode. I love that. I love Nosedive. I love Nosedive. I love White Bear. Also, what is the one where the lady, her daughter was a little girl, and hold on. When her daughter was a little girl, she ended up going missing, right? So the mom put this type of tracking device inside of her daughter, and it fucked her daughter head up because she threw on the parental advisory type of thing. It was so fucking crazy. Like, when I tell you them episodes, when I used to smoke and I used to get high and watch Black Mirror, that shit used to have me fucked up in that, like, for real. That shit used to have me fucked up. That's why I give that 23 I mean mess side eye. What you talking about? 23 and me. So listen, y'all, we about to come up on an hour. All in all, stop trying to, especially the non-black people, like, stop trying to control Nicki Minaj music. Why the fuck y'all niggas worried about that shit? And it's just like, a lot of people don't even support urban record. That's why niggas gotta do what they gotta do. Ain't nobody come down on Flow Rider. He all of his hits is pop. All of them. He ain't have a straight spitting record. I've never heard anything from him that was just straight hip hop, straight spitting. It's always been some sort of like pop tune. I had this bag for like 3 days. So yeah, I did that dude justice, you know. Peanuts are so addicting, and especially like I could eat them more when it don't got the salt on it because it's just more satisfying. All that salt shit be cool, but I don't be liking all that shit. That's so true. I want to watch, but only in the daytime. Yeah, please. But listen, if you do watch one, Brishantiana, I would suggest that you watch Nosedive. Watch Nosedive. It's all about popularity. It's gonna make you think about social media, about how people act today. Nosedive is like, say you on my broadcast right now and I don't like how you commented, I would rate you. I would rate you through this app and it would impact your life and it will fuck you up. And once you get to a certain rating, you can't even fly. You gotta rent a car. Like, this shit is crazy. That shit be making you think like, yo, if this shit was really, really true, it would be fucked up. So listen, y'all, we almost at an hour. I'm about to get off of this shit. Please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you hit the bell notification and put all notifications so you're aware of any time that I go live. I'm probably going to go live later too because I have something else that I wanted to talk about. Yeah. Please watch Nosedive. It's the one with the white girl and she got like the ponytail. And just see what she would be willing. It's going to remind you of a lot of people. And just think of in the mind frame of what if this was true. And then when you watch that one, watch Entire History. That's not a scary one either. Watch Entire History. Entire History, I feel like it's supposed to stimulate your mind. Like, oh, yes. Listen, these are the ones I want you to watch. Watch Nosedive. Watch White Bear. White Bear was a good one. Oh my God. Just watch Nosedive. Watch White Bear. Watch Entire History and be clear. When I said that it scared me on some shit like that, it's just that I was probably overstimulated with the marijuana and it was just like that shit was fucking my mind up. I was like, oh my God, like the Entire History. I was so high one day in my apartment, that shit fucked my mind up. I had to turn that shit off. I just couldn't believe it. I think it was just so shocking. Like, yo, this nigga was telling his wife to rewind her history. It was so crazy because he wanted to see if she cheated with this nigga. He was like, did you wear a condom? She said, yes. She did not wear a condom. His wife was a pure fucking liar trying to sell that shit. And he was a smart man though. They can't run hip hop and pop at the same time. And Roger Cat don't let me get started. Doja Cat. Like Nicki did, she both did. Who think Lil Nas X is pop is stupid? He's hip hop. I don't even consider Lil Nas X TBH. I don't consider Lil Nas X. He's not like, and as much as I'm probably a squirrel in his world, he's definitely a squirrel in my world. Real talk. See, it's good when you have a healthy snack to snack on. You feel me? I could have been easily eating some potato chips or some shit, and we coming up what day this is? We on the 27th? I've been intermittent fasting for over a month now. If I tell you guys, I ain't trying to be funny, but I had this jacket that had got a little tight. Just from me doing this shit and like treating my body right and eating like I'm supposed to, my jacket is fitting again. It's just like I brung myself right back into the game, and I had to be honest that I'm so busy that I don't have time to go to the gym all the time. But what I can do is treat my body right and make sure that I eat right. And make sure that I intermittent fast so that I give my body enough time to break down whatever I ate and just, for wellness. I'm telling you, look up. Some people can't do intermittent fasting because if you take medications and shit like that. But look up the effects of intermittent fasting and the effects that it has on your life. You don't even start to look at it as like some prison shit where like, oh, I can't eat to him. To then you learn to really deal with it. Like 2:30 comes quick to me every day. Keep in mind, I have my last meal at 10 o'clock at night, which is usually something light, and then I don't eat again until 2:30. That shit works wonders, I'm telling you. Also, I told y'all about somebody left me a message asking me about the collagen that they use on their skin and shit like that. Use the Advanced Clinicals. It's called Advanced Clinicals Collagen. I ain't being funny. It says that it's a spa treatment type of collagen for your skin, right? I'm not lying to you at all, right? When I put this on my skin, collagen is supposed to plump out your skin and shit like that. Azealia had this really good collagen, but I forgot to screenshot it. That shit was like $80, so I couldn't imagine what that does. But that shit plumps your skin out, and you can noticeably tell like in just different ways that it definitely helps. So look up Advanced Clinicals Collagen. It's the spa treatment collagen. And that shit works. What I do is I put collagen on my face at night when I go to bed. And then when I take my shower and sit the next day, I put shea butter on my skin. Like, that's what I wear all day is a shea butter. And I'm telling you, just by putting that shit on at the night, you see the results. The results are responsive. I'm trying to start eating healthy after I come back from New York City on Christmas. Start now. Just all you got to do is this, right? Just add more vegetables to your diet. That's all you got to do. Just add more vegetables. Even try to make it to a point where even if you have like some grilled chicken or something, just try to add more vegetables. More vegetables. Even if you got to listen, I make my vegetables savory. Like even when I get off of here, I'm about to I wanted a salad, but I don't want a salad now. I don't want no salad. I was going to make me a little salad, throw some pieces of crumbled cheese in it, but I don't want that. I want some sort of a savory vegetable. So I'm going to make me a mixed vegetable. I'm gonna saute it, that Normandy blend from Bird's Eye. I got like a big bag of that, so I'm about to make some of that and saute it with some olive oil and a little bit of butter and like some, shit like that. And then I'm gonna have it with my chicken. Like I don't feel like having a cold salad right now. I'll probably have that maybe in 2 hours. But it's just all about literally thinking about what you putting into your body. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Like, just try to change it. Just try to introduce more vegetables, more fruits. And a lot of people try to say that it costs more to eat like that. It really don't. I got me some mangoes yesterday, but I got to wait till like Tuesday or Wednesday to eat them because they're still kind of firm. And I want them shits to be just right. You feel me? You feel me? LaRon, I got to keep my face looking young. I'm preparing like you. Do you use eye cream? Yes, I do. But you know what? Vontae, you got to holler at me behind the scenes because I got little tricks to the trade. I can't tell y'all all my tricks on here. I really, really can't. But listen, I be using my little tricks to the trade. You got to. But if I could tell you anything immediately to do is to get some collagen. get some collagen cream for your skin, and you'll notice it. I'm telling you, you will notice it drastically. I thought that they was lying on that Advanced Clinicals. I was just like, oh, this is $5. I was just like, this probably ain't gonna work like Azealia's, because she posted this $80 collagen. Now listen, I'm kind of tempted to see what that's gonna work like. You see, when you a business owner, and you be not even a business owner, I know that a lot of people have buying habits and shit. I just be wanting to try shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to try it because I feel like you got to preserve your sexy. You have to. Like, sometimes even when you have like a little like, you get like, a lot of people get that, like with getting, you know, older and shit, you get the little bags under your eyes and shit like that, but you have to manage that shit. You got to moisturize your skin, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to exfoliate it, but you don't want to exfoliate every day. I had a bad habit of doing that before because I just like that smooth feel. But yo, shea butter, that Palmer shea butter, that's what I use like on my skin regularly, and I always get compliments. Even before I started using the collagen, I was using the Palmer shea butter. I love that shit. I love that shit on my skin because it gives you that gloss, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit that you need. And let's see, I'm mostly plant-based, and sometimes my face gets really gone. Collagen powder will have my skin plump and lines filled. See? You see what I'm saying? I'm not lying to you. I was looking in the mirror today like, oh shit, like this shit is really working. And you know I'm not getting paid by these motherfuckers. They don't owe me anything for me to be saying this shit. They literally don't. Let's see. It's my smile lines that stress me out. No funny shit. Yeah, get you some. I'm telling you. Let me see if I can pull it up right now before I get off of here so I can show you the one that I use. Advanced clinical collagen. Yeah. I could tell because when you do shit on your phone, it links up. It links up to your damn, to your other stuff. Give me a second. I'm going to see if I can pull it up. Tell you, where did I get that from? I got that from... Did I get it from HEB? I think I got it from HEB. Let's see. Why did they put advanced clinical... I said collagen, not endodontics. Yo, your skin is one of the things you need to take care of as you getting older and shit like that. You just have to moisturize that shit. Hold on. They got hair too. Let me share the screen. They got it at Walmart too. Your skin, especially when you're getting older, you got to preserve that shit. When you be seeing so many, like, listen, you don't think Beyonce and all of them be using that shit? Fuck out of here. Oh, no, I got it at Walmart. I'm sorry for saying that. I did get it at Walmart. Hold on. Yup, it's the spa size. Let me share this. Share. I'm about to get off here because I'm hungry as hell. Let me rephrase that. I'm not hungry as hell, but I just want to eat some food. So let me see. Yep, this is the one right here. When I tell you this shit is lit. Soothing lotions for post treatments, hydrates, lifts, and firms. When I tell you they ain't lying about that, lifts, my nigga. So when you think that you got a couple, like, this is why I'm trying to say, Cardi B, baby, you ain't have to do that surgery on that face like that. Because honestly, to me, Cardi was not ugly. She might have not been as a beauty like a Nicki or some shit like that, but she wasn't ugly. You know what I'm saying? I'm honest. I'm being honest with you guys. As a person who works a lot and I, sleep and shit like that, sometimes you get a little bags. Like, of course, I don't have like no Rashida bags or some shit like that. But I'm telling you, this shit helps out so much. It helps out so much. Yeah, so definitely try this out. Advanced Clinicals, I put it on my skin at nighttime. Like, I do it, like, listen, they tell you to use a generous amount, right? So I use a generous amount on my skin. Like, I probably do like 2 pumps, and I write that shit all over my face, on my eyelids. I do it under my eyes. Like, I do that shit. It still be kind of white when you do it, and you just massage that shit in and just leave it there. Like, what's these other ones? See, I be into trying different shit. Let me see something. Collagen cream. Let's see if we could find some Premier type shit. Cause I'm telling you, I'm with it. See, what the fuck is this? They got $68 collagen? What's this Lammer one? This is $3.50. I might have to try that shit and return it. Listen, to try that. What type of benefits this giving up? Hold on a second. It's frozen for a moment, so just bear with me. Creme de la Mar. Ooh, that sounds rich. Creme de la Mar. Healing moisture meets radiant rejuvenation. Ooh. What is this? How was a bestseller and you don't have no Black Friday? What? You could get an 8.4 ounce. You could get a 0.5 ounce for $95. Maybe it's worth it. But where's the details about it? All right, the moisturizer that started it all, a head start on cell. See, I'm saying why collagen is important. With a heart cell renewing miracle broth, I want to tell you, yo, I really believe that magnesium changes my life too. So if you want to look into those magnesium supplements and shit like that, yeah. Tea Ultra Rich Cream delivers healing moisture, daily and energized natural repair. At first touch, sensitiveness looks soothed, dryness disappears, and daily devotion. What? Skin feels firmer. Lines and wrinkles are visibly diminished. So, whoever said that about their lines and shit, I'm telling you. Listen. Even at my age of 38, right? I had a little bit, and I'm telling you, like around my beard, around the mouth, and you don't even see it no more. And it's all because of hydrating your skin and just, shit like that. And I honestly think that me stopping the smoking is also helped out a lot too. See, they got stuff for eye concentrate, but if you good with the collagen, I'm telling you, you look in tips, right? It depends on how your lines are. And the only reason why I know about this is because somebody who I know did this, and this is somebody who you would never think, listen, this is even to the men. Niggas be using, hold on a second. Hold on. See, I thought that y'all was on the same page as me. Fucker. Hold on. It wasn't even on the same page. My bad, y'all. I guess my fucking, hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah, let me know if y'all can hear me. My fucking computer died, so I had to go to my cell phone. Yeah, but I'm due to get off of this shit. We have 1 hour and 11 minutes. I'm literally only turning my computer on just so I can fucking end the show. Yes, I'm starting to show them a natural hair and face product junkie. Yes, GNC hair and vitamins, vitamin D. Make sure you get that vitamin D because a lot of times they don't even tell you, they don't tell you when you're deficient. And I'm telling you, most of the people in the United States are magnesium deficient. So you don't even know about that. And I'm telling you, magnesium helps with your bone. When I tell you, you guys know that I have a cookie business, right? So with having that business, I use my hands all the time, and I promise you, even with taking the vitamin D, I wasn't getting the relief in my hands like that. It wasn't until I started taking the fucking magnesium until the pain in my hands went away. I'm telling you, there is a miracle in the magnesium. There is some sort of, because I'm telling you, do your own research on it. It helps with your nervous system, your bones. It treats your anxiety and depression. And it was even something that stated, hold on a second, hold on. Oh shit, it turned off. What the fuck? It's fucked up though. These niggas is crazy. These people is lazy. Listen, I'm gonna do. I can hear you. All right. Oh yeah, have you seen? Oh yeah, have you seen Dr. Axe collagen? It's 5 types. Ooh, I want to check that out. LeBron, have you ever tried the rose oil blend? Rose oil what? Rose oil as far as what? Like the collagen? Come on, turn on. All right. LeBron, where's the cookies video then? Soon come, soon come. Redrain, my brand is Vital Vitamins, blue and black bottle. It works for me so well that I stopped using it for days at a time, one cap every day. I gotta look into that. So I'm trying to look if anybody has any other suggestions for collagen. Ooh, start using a retin. Listen, what is retin good for? I be seeing that so much. I'm gonna look into that, Mary. Yeah, 'cause you gotta realize, even the one that's $5, I'm telling you, I still see the results. When I tell you, like just like minor little like bags under my eyes. When I started to use the collagen, like I've been using it probably for about 4 days now, and I'm telling you, the bottle is not lying. That advanced clinicals, I thought that y'all seen it. I think I went to a different page. The advanced clinicals that I take, you visibly see that there is a change. So for $5 on that, that's a steal. So I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get the other collagen. I'm gonna see how that works, and if it don't work, I'm just gonna bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Anti-aging is retin A and use sunscreen every day. Yeah, sunscreen is very important. It's very important. You know, it's like a lot of people don't even be thinking that I'm the age that I am, especially when they see me in person. They be like, wow, like, you're 38? Like, yep. But imagine, look how good Nicki looks. Like, Nicki take good care of her skin, even under all that makeup and shit. Nicki looks young as fuck. I be thinking makeup makes her look a little older, but no, Nicki looks young as hell. Look at the video when she posted with Papa Bear. Nicki's gonna be, what, 39 this year? Nicki looks young as hell. She take good care of her skin and her real hair. True say. I got a baby face. Does it work for that? Collagen. Yeah, you better, yeah, because you want to look like a baby face. Shit, you want your face to look good forever. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I just really want to end the show on my laptop. So, hold on. Shit gonna take forever to come up. But I'm happy we at the end because I'm about to, what do I want to eat? I got some pears and I got some bananas. Do I want to have a pear or a banana before I wait for my food? I think I'm gonna have a pear. Let's see. I love pears, especially the red ones. Anti-aging retin, the retin A removes surface layer of damaged skins, pimples, blackheads, whiteheads, dark spots, softens wrinkles. It's like crack of skincare. I know where you can order it cheap. Please let me know about it because I always see retin. Is it called retinol or some shit like that? Yeah, I'm gonna get on all of that shit. You know what? I like to use my shea butter during the day, like when I'm out and about, because I feel like it's worked for me for so long. But before, like I put on, like today, I washed my face with hot water and then I put my collagen on, and I said, yo, this shit is really working. This shit is really lit. Like, yeah, please link it. Let us know. With retin A or tretinoin thing, you have to have a prescription. There's a place you can order online cheap, all chemists. Everybody do the right thing to look good. Nobody trying to look like Carlos B. Exactly. And you know what? You know where I could tell like where she struggled at is when I looked at Cardi, is when you looked at them dark circles under her eyes and just how her whole face looked. Like to her, like it probably wasn't marketable or it wasn't pretty, but I felt like she could have at least tried to do some things before she did everything else. Like I'm telling you, people be sleeping on them skin creams. Like even that little $5 bottle of retinol. I seen one of the Azealia posts. I just seen one online for fucking $300. I seen Azealia Banks post one for $80, and I thought that was crazy at the moment. But nah, I'm learning so much about from this live and this chat. Yes, please. It's all about sharing information and not hoarding information. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about people learning more and like growing more. You know what I really appreciate it? My niece, she's 14 years old. I shared this video with her the other day about emotional intelligence and like not letting people dump their emotions on you. She thanked me so much at 14. I thought I just shared the video with her and she wasn't really watching it, but she got back to me 2 days later. She was like, so I watched the video again, and it's so true about like whatever. She was like, it is so helpful right now for me to be able, because I'm telling you, as a girl, a woman, people will try to make you own a lot of emotions that is just not yours. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not yours. And it's important that you are emotionally intelligent. Emotional intelligence comes with being self-aware, being aware of how you show up in situations too, making sure that you know, because it's like one of the things I told my niece, I was just like, you know, you do really well in school, you get high 90s, but what I would hate for you to do is to have an attitude and all of that, because that's not emotional intelligence. Imagine you being successful in school and being educated like that, but then your attitude could suck sometimes. So we've been having more conversations about that. But you're only 14 years old. I had a little attitude when I was younger too. I had things that had to make me grow into being a better person. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Because I told you I got fired from one job before because I wasn't buddy buddy with the people who worked there. I was like, fuck y'all. I'm coming here to do this job. But guess what? The same thing that another person got training and help with, I got fired for because I wasn't likable. I had to change that shit. That shit don't help. But now being an entrepreneur, only person I have to be likable to is my customers, and anything outside of that is just like I could really just be myself. But with still just trying to be a good person. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, my computer is coming back up. Hold on. Exactly. You obsessed with eye creams? Hell yeah. Shit, when you get in your 30s, you gotta be obsessed with how you look. Like, you know what's so crazy? I promise you, when I started getting on Facebook heavy and shit like that, I'm not lying to you. Every person who has met me in person say you look just the same online as you do offline. You know how some people look different? I look the same because I invest. I moisturize. I make sure. Listen, and one of the worst things I could have did, and this is like all of those effects are going away now. The worst thing I could have did was smoke for as long as I did. Smoke the weed. I got so comfortable with that shit. You don't realize that shit ages you. I ain't never saying I ain't gonna smoke again. Hold on. Exit. So I ain't never saying that I'm not gonna smoke again. Like, but I'm telling you, like, I'm switching this shit up. Like, it ain't gonna be no, nah. I know when I go to Vegas, like, you know, that's just because when me and my friend Lester used to go to Vegas, we always stopped at the dispensary and we got weed. Like, shit was lit. So when I go out there, I'm gonna do certain things, but like, I'm done with that. And plus, and trust me, as a person, as a human being, I don't know if you smoke weed or you drink alcohol or whatever. Drinking alcohol is a little different depending on what type of alcohol you like to drink, right? But with me, spending $60 every 2 days on weed is just not cutting it as an entrepreneur. I need to stack that money, invest that money, have that money, have money for a rainy day. You feel me? You have to do it. It's important. It's important. What's up, Orlando? What's up, Mink Saab? What's up, Monte? Yes, I love sharing and positivity. Gen Z needs to learn about emotional intelligence. Yes. Oh, let me bring that up real quick before I go, because I don't think y'all seen it. Let me see, collagen. I'm going to put the best collagen. Best collagen. Shit like that. Fuck that, nigga. You need to look young. You need to look, you know, when people, listen, there's two things that I pay attention to, right? When I meet a person. Right? Like, even though my teeth are not like how everybody has like the, you know, they got their teeth fixed like that. Even though my teeth are not like that, my teeth are perfect for me, right? And it's certain things that I just feel like matter. Like your teeth matters, and also your eyes. Your eyes matter because when people look at you, they're gonna want to either want to work with you or they not. So I'm just telling you, please, let me just share this real quick, and then I'm really getting out of here. Let's see. Share. All your friends are higher. So as you see, this is the one I was looking at before. Let me see if they brung you guys to that page, or I'm going to have to... Let me share this page because this is exactly what they did the last time. Let me share the other page because I'm talking about this shit and y'all wasn't even seeing it. Let's see. Stop screen. Hold on a second. All right, let me share this one now. Listen, I'm all into it. Let's see. Creme de la Mar. Yeah, let's see what that's about. Creme de la creme. Let me see what these people talking about. They got a motherfucking... Hold on a second. Let me see. Creme de la Mar. Healing moisture meets radiant. You know, that should be sounding so good to me. And look at it. It got 5,700 reviews. No, I don't have a question. Leave me alone. You see, they got, look, you see these people making money. We need to do a skincare line. You see, for an 8.4 ounce bottle, a 0.5 ounce bottle, I would use a dab of that shit every day under my shit. What? The moisturizer that started all with a heart of cell renewing miracle broth and antioxidant tea. The ultra rich cream delivers healing moisture, daily protection, and gives natural repair. At first touch, sensitivities look cool, dryness disappears, and with daily devotion, it feels firmer, lines and wrinkles are visibly diminished, and more uplifted, rejuvenated look emerges. Don't you want that rejuvenated look to emerge? You feel me? In just hours, of skin feels firmer, look smoother, and more radiant. Helps repair the look of lines and wrinkles in just 4 weeks. I'm telling you, the shit that I'm using already helped, and they ain't gassing it. Helps visibly lift skin in just 8 weeks. Listen, I don't want you to fucking lift shit in 8 weeks. You need to lift this shit now for $300 fucking dollars. Do you see these prices? For the 2 ounce jar is $350, 3.4 is $530, 16 is no. I'm telling you right now, the shit that I pulled up. Let me see this real quick. Hold on. Let me check this. Advanced collagen. Let's pull this shit up because these motherfuckers is bugging. Talking about $300 and this shit gonna take 4 weeks to work. You got me fucked up. And you know, they try to get you with that little afterpay shit. Oh, 4 payments of $87. If I pay 4 payments of 87 something, you got me fucked up. Listen, this is another one too, right? I use Nature Well. I have this one from them where it's kind of like a skin brightening one, not bleaching. Because listen, regardless of what you believe or not, I do believe that you have to use things like I used to use this Aveeno scrub. It was like a skin, it was just kind of like a skin, they call it like a brightener, but it's not like a bleach or something like that. But it's just to make your skin look bright and just, you know what I'm saying? Like a dark skinned person can have bright skin if you understand what I mean. Like it's gonna make your moisturizers just look better. Your skin is gonna be vibrant. It's not literally making you lighter, but yeah, let's see. Let's look at this one. See, I like to look at Amazon, Advanced Clinicals Collagen Skin Rescue Lotion. I like looking at Amazon because I feel like the reviews on the person's individual website could be skewed. Because they could do, yep, this is the one I got. Hold on. This is the one that I got. So bullshit, you think I'm gonna pay fucking $500 for some damn shit? You got me fucked up. Advanced Clinicals Collagen Cream helps eliminate the appearance of wrinkles, fine lines, and sagging skin. Great to use under your eyes. I'm telling you guys. I'm not lying. The shit work immediately. Eyes, neck, and décolletage. Powerful anti-aging formula, delicate formula can be used on your face to help fight the signs of aging. Anti-aging cream also can be used as an everyday body moisturizer. Great for people with drier, sensitive skin. Massage into the skin for supreme exfoliation. For salon professionals, huge 16-ounce jar with easy-to-use plump that will last for months. Yep, this is the one I got. It's the salon one. Safe alternate for surgery or collagen injections. You see what I'm saying? Tighten problem areas, hydrate, moisturize, and firm the skin around your eye. Soothing lotion is great for post-treatments after surgeries and to help reduce the appearance of scars. Trusted formula. Contains green tea, aloe vera, and chamomile, whatever you say that shit. Paraben free, manufactured in the USA, not tested on animals. Yeah, I'm really big on buying stuff that's developed in the United States. I remember I was at Sam's Club and I was trying to get some vitamins and shit, and I noticed that the vitamins were made in China. Why the fuck would it? Listen, guys, I implore you, anytime that you looking up trying to get vitamins or shit like that, look and see where they was made from, because Sam's Club had me fucked up. Because when I turned around that damn bottle and seen that this was made in China, I said, what the fuck? Why would I want that? So I'm telling you guys, get very firm on the made in the USA. As far as like shit that you got to digest and shit like that, clothing is a little different. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of vitamins and shit, like, why would I want vitamins that were, no. So look, I'm about to get up off of here. Let's see, LaRon, I have some cold pressed coconut oil and oil push. Swish the bottle, wash for 1 minute after you brush your teeth 2 times a day. Get rid of the white tongue, white teeth 3 times whiter a week. Ooh, that sounds good. Hit me up on Female Rap Elite on Instagram so that you could like send me some links or something like that. I like the Ordinary skincare too. Kel's natural toner is good. Ooh, I need to use that because I used to use just witch hazel as a toner. Like, so listen, my skincare, I use the Neutrogena Deep Clean, right? I don't know if any of you guys use that, but that also works wonders on my skin. I use that like every 2 days. I'll use it. It just works wonders. For some reason, the Neutrogena, the green one, is a little different. But yeah, that's my go-to. Yes, drink enough water and get enough sleep. That's right, Orlando. Let's see. See, I'm 29 and people think I'm 19 or 24. Yep, it's that water. But I'm also telling you, make sure that you moisturize your skin. Moisturize under your eyes. I'm telling you because gravity is a motherfucker. And especially if you're not eating good or getting the proper sleep, you deserve to look your fucking best. And this is why some people don't realize why they don't be getting job interviews. And even sometimes if you want to be extra on your shit, listen, depending on your tricks to the trade, you could use some fucking collagen cream, have your shit looking good. And then some people use eye creams. Some people use, what's them shits? People use concealer. One of my friends, she put me onto that. Yep. So if you got that caramel complexion, get you a little concealer, put your moisturizer on first, and just kind of blend that shit in. You won't even fucking know. Telling you, there's so many tricks to the trade. I should make me a little pamphlet and like distribute it for you guys. I use Curology pimple patches and not and for the new Mighty patch from Target. Oh, okay. I tried this collagen cream from Target, and to be honest with you, it wasn't worth a damn. I paid $7 for that shit, right? And it was like this collagen cream. That shit was not worth a damn. It's this vegan collagen cream too. That shit is not worth a damn. Ooh, I want to try the gel one too. I'm 23. I use gel and B4 and 6 oil. Yeah, I want to try that. So listen, guys, it's 1 hour, 30 minutes. I'm off of this shit. Please make sure that you subscribe if you stayed this long to the end of the video. Subscribe, like the video. Make sure you turn on the bell notifications because I probably will be going live later. Probably, right? I don't know what's going to happen between then and now, but I hope y'all all have an amazing Saturday, and I'm up out of here. Let me stop sharing this for a second. Let me stop sharing this Amazon shit. And all right, y'all have a blessed